I am honored to welcome all participants
to the first virtual conference on educational apps, add-ons, and other digital tools.
Good morning, everybody. It's a pleasure for me to join you.
I'm very excited to participate.
Glad to be here.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you for being part of the conferences.
And I'm going to show you step by step how to work with this.
So I ask myself 5 big questions every time I'm going to select some material for my class.
With this, for example, you already know that the students are applying vocabulary, we are applying grammar.
The system automatically will check everything over 10.
Thank you very much, Mariela.
We are here to help.
So I hope you like it.
We want to thank you for being part of this Academic Conferences 2020.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I see that a lot of people have already joined this session. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being here, and thank you very much for being part of the virtual conferences for the second year. Right? Good afternoon. This time we have here our next presenter. We have Elizabeth Chocan, who most of you already know since she is a very well-known teacher at the CBA La Paz. But now let me tell you a little bit about her. Well, Elizabeth has been in education for 14 years now. She's been working as a teacher that long, and she studied linguistics at San Andres University. She has a degree in higher education teaching, and she has been working with all the programs at the CBA. She has been working with kids, teens, and adults. She has a lot of experience working with different kinds of groups. And well, she also attended different conferences as a presenter and also as an attendee. Besides, well, she has got a lot of experience, and she attended TESOL conferences as well for 2 years. Thank you very much for being here, Elizabeth.
Okay, thank you, Danny. Well, good afternoon to everyone. I'm so happy for being part of this CBA virtual conferences. Okay, well, just before kicking off my presentation, yes, a few words about me, but Danny said almost everything I think, yeah. But I want to say that I've been teaching, yes, almost for 14 years, all right? I'm a Netflix addict, okay, I'm chocoholic, and ice cream lover. I'm a mom of 3 girls. Okay, I don't know if you have things in common with me. Do you?
Okay, let's take a look at the comments. Paul, are there any similarities with teacher Elizabeth right now? Well, I think we have different teachers who also been working for a while at the CBA. There's some achievements. Okay. Anybody else? Well, first of all, let me tell you that I am a Netflix addict as well, and a chocoholic. Definitely, I love chocolate.
Yeah.
How about the rest? Okay.
Well, okay. Well, I'm gonna focus my session today. I'm giving an overview about reading and enhancing your students' well-being through stories. Okay. Let me start with a question. What have been the effects of the pandemic on your students?
Okay. Well, while you're sharing your screen, how about you, teachers? What have been the effects of this pandemic situation that we've been living for almost 2 years now, right? 1.5 years. while we're waiting for some answers, we also have teacher Wendy, who says she's a chocoholic as well. And some people are still typing some greetings. Let's see. Okay. Well, I have some responses. There is one person who says yes. One is stress. Another one is boredom. Stress, and a lot of stress. Another teacher Paula, says that most of the students have become shyer. We also have another teacher Jimena, who says that she loves stories, and of course, I'm very sure she's willing to hear about this presentation. We also have teacher Zenaida, who's a chocoholic as well. And well, so far we have that. And of course, teacher Belen is also a chocoholic. I think we have different chocoholics. A lot.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to leave you. Please, you can share your screen for the presentation. We have also, in the meantime, we also have a couple of more comments. We have, for example, teacher Erika says that she has learned a lot talking about technology. Right? We also have another teacher who says that, well, students were stressed and a bit confused.
Okay, Danny. Danny, can you see my screen?
No, not yet.
You're not seeing my screen, Danny, because I'm sharing.
No, I'm very sorry. No, we don't see your screen. Don't worry. While you're fixing that problem, I'm going to keep reading because some teachers are still answering. Well, apparently it says that there is some problem with your audio. I don't know what happened. I can hear you well.
It's not clear.
Yes, there is some echo. I can hear you well. I don't know what happened.
Well,
there you go. Now we have your screen. Probably you can get a little bit closer.
Yeah.
Now we have your screen.
Okay.
The audience is all yours.
Okay. Well, now I think it's there, right, Danny? Yeah. Okay, it was my question. Yeah, since this crazy thing started, a year ago, the pandemic, everyone was stressed. Yeah, not just teachers, but also our students are stressed. They are frustrated, tired, and worried. And in that way, so I was thinking about reading and how reading can help you relax and combat this techno stress that we are living nowadays. Okay. Well, reading is found to decrease blood pressure and reduce stress. And also, I was reading that according to a study, okay, stress reduced up to 68%. Okay, just by reading. Imagine stress is reduced in that way. And also, what surprised me a lot is that just with 6 minutes of reading, you can slow down your heart rate. Okay, well, we know that reading can help our students in different ways. Yes, we know that it helps them to decrease vocabulary. Students can do better on tests and write better. And also, reading can help them become a better fluent speakers. Okay. Well, to enjoy the reading, okay, it's important to be in the present moment. Yes, but I know that it's hard to slow down and focus on what you are reading. Okay? But okay, if you find a time, okay, I'm sure that it will be really pleasant. Yes, because reading can be crucial opportunity for mindfulness. Okay, mindfulness, the ability to be present in the present moment, aware, okay, both inside or outside of ourselves. Well, to have our students enjoy reading, it is important, yes, to empower them with lots of materials. Okay, help students to choose a good book that they can read without using a dictionary. Because sometimes when they find a book difficult with hard vocabulary, so they avoid reading. So in that way, it's very important to choose a material that might be pleasant for them. Yes, they have to choose the genre they like. Okay, so if we talk about different materials, we can find short stories. Okay, they can read folk tales. They can read novels. Yes, if they have more time. Okay, and these days, okay, I see that many people are reading ebooks. Yes, but it depends. Yes, it depends on the time that they have. Yeah. But okay, if we want to practice reading in our classes, we can make them read folk tales or short stories. Yes, because they are not very long. Okay, then once they choose the material, okay, to read, it's important to create a reading community, online or hybrid, okay, or face to face. So if you're locked down, okay, well, as we are now, we can use the Google Meet, the Zoom, in order to have groups, okay, to share them about the material. They can talk about the material they are reading, okay, and maybe if they are reading printed books, okay, they can exchange material as well, okay. So to have this reading community is really helpful for them. Well, as Danny said at the beginning, okay, I work a lot with children. That's why I want to give some tips for young learners. Okay, so we know that to have a very pleasant reading time, it's important to set the scene. Okay, and second, okay, have a class read aloud together. Okay, and it can help, especially to shy students, right? Then it's important to have after reading activities. Yeah. Well, first, okay, we have to set the scene for a mindful story time with children. Yes. So we said that it's important, okay, to be in the present moment. All right. Well, now, give me a second. I want to use my hat. Okay. It's important to have this hat. This is my history hat. All right. I don't know if it's okay. Yes. All right. Well, this history hat will create a happy atmosphere, okay, for the students. Okay. And ask your student sit up straight, okay, and be comfortable, okay, to listen a short history. Okay, good. Well, I chose a book. Okay, the book talks about the pirate patch and the treasure map. As a warm up, okay, we can have some pre-reading activities. Okay, well, have your students talk about the cover of the book. Yes, it's ask questions like what can you see, where are they? Okay, these are like our warm up. And we can make predictions also about how characters are feeling. Okay, where are the pirates? Are they happy? Okay, are they scared? Why? the students discuss a little bit. Okay, then it's important to describe the main characters in the history. Okay, you can describe the Captain Blackbird. Okay, you can describe the pirate Patch, the young pirates, and the Polly Parrot. Okay, now your students are ready to listen your history. Well, after every reading activities, we have some activities like true or false sentences, reading comprehensions, and so on. Yes, but okay, another way to practice the reading is to have the class read together. Why? Because it helps build their fluency. It gives them confidence. As I told you, okay, we always have shy students who don't like to speak. Okay, so and it can help them a lot. Yes, to be confident. Okay. Well, maybe the most important, okay, or the difference is that the after reading activities. Okay, so that makes the difference. Okay, when we are reading just for comprehension questions. Okay, so now we have, for example, we can have games. Okay, we can have games. Okay, you can give commands. Okay, but first you can give some instructions. All right, then you have to act out the activities. Okay, now tell the class that imagine that you are in the ship and you are the blackbird, the Captain Blackbird. Okay, and the Captain Blackbird is giving commands. Okay, so for example, for this activity, we will need a little bit space. Okay, and let me stand up. Okay, well, I don't know if you see me, but okay, so you have to instruct port. Okay, you should step left, starboard, step to the right. The captain is coming, stand and salute. Climb the ringing, pretend that you are climbing, right? I want treasure. Okay, so you have to pretend that you are looking through a telescope. You are looking for the treasure, right? Sharks, sharks, the captain said. So you have to start swimming furiously and fast. Yes. So this is very important. Okay, it's to do these activities. Okay, in order to show them, okay, that you are acting. Okay, representing the characters. Okay. Another activity after reading can be, okay, it can be this. Well, you can talk about healthy eating. Right? You can talk about healthy eating. So the Captain Blackbird doesn't feed his pirates very well. Okay? So you can ask the students design a healthy eating plate. Okay? First, you can give the students a paper plate. Okay? Then have them stick pictures of healthy food from magazines, from internet, or draw them. Okay. Then all the students should present their plate to the class. Okay, so this activity is based on the reading. Another activity might be a puppet show. Okay, students or children love puppets. Okay, with this activity, we can practice speaking. Okay, Well, another activity could be cut and order the pictures, then tell the story. Okay. First, they can tell the story orally. Okay, and after that, make them write their history. Well, in that way, we can practice not just speaking, but also writing. Emotions. Okay, emotions are important. Yes, ask how did the story make you feel? Okay. Emotions can affect the way we learn. Okay, so in a happy classroom environment, the students learn better. Yes, so after listening and reading these short stories, have the students draw an emoticon about showing how they feel. Okay, how they feel about the story. Okay, or they can choose a character. Okay, and they identify themselves with that. Well, now we have some other, okay, let me take out this. I don't feel really comfortable with that. Well, now look at the reading tips for teenagers and adults. Encourage choice and empowerment your students. Okay, ask your students to choose the story they want to read. You know, it's very important to make them choose the material they want to read, because sometimes when teachers choose a material, so they don't like to read because maybe okay this is not the type of material they like. Social reading. Okay, organize a book club, get students to talk about the book. Okay, well, I will explain this later. And again, the after reading activities make the difference here too. Oh, sorry. I- hmm. Well, as a class, okay, you can choose a short story. Okay, in this case, I chose the Sherlock Holmes and the important exam paper. Right. So before to start reading, okay, as a warm up, we can make our students talk about emotions. Yes, emotions before the exam, for example. Yes, ask how they feel. Okay, a day before exam, what is your favorite subject? Okay, ask these kind of questions. Okay, before reading before start reading. Okay. Well, most of the Sherlock Holmes um, stories were set, okay, in London. So in that way, help the students travel and discover new places virtually. Okay, so in that case, I was looking for some famous places in London, right? Well, social reading. Okay, social reading, as I said, it's to create a book club. Okay, we can create breakout rooms. Okay, we can use Padlet, okay, or we can ask them share documents to exchange ideas. Okay, to talk about the book they are reading. Okay, well. Another activity after reading is to have audio recordings and podcasts. Okay, so in the audio recordings and podcasts, the students can talk about their impressions. Okay, they should talk about what the story is about, okay, the main characters, and what they learn on this story. Okay, so they can use, for example, the Buckaroo if they want to record, okay, and they can do, as I said, some podcast and share with the class. Okay, well, another after reading activity is the teamwork. Okay, how? So have your students work in a group, okay, face to face or remotely. Yeah, they have to read the same book, and after each student have to choose a different role. And then the students should create one or two slides presentation or make a poster for their role. Then students work together, put the presentation, okay, in one, and then present to the class. What about a virtual play? Yes, for the end of the course, including to all the students. Okay, so during the virtual play, the students can read. Okay, it's not necessary to memorize the text. Yes, because we are not. The idea is not that they have to with this activity. So they have to improve their speaking. Yes, they have to read, okay, with the correct intonation, with the correct pronunciation and stress. Okay, this is the main idea of this. It's not to memorize. So in that way, so the students can read the text. And it's also a good idea to invite parents to a video conference, okay, to see what their children are doing. Okay, this activity, okay, might be applied also for adults, okay, not just for teenagers. Another after reading activity is to make a story time video, okay, talking about their favorite part of the book. Okay, so, well, I was thinking for this activity, okay, but it looks like this is for children, okay, but we can do also with adults, yes. Let's have fun. How? Okay, in order to have some movement in the class, okay, even in the virtual classes, you can choose a book. Okay, I chose, for example, a book that talks about animals. Okay, so in that case, okay, how do these animals in the story move? Okay, I ask the question, right? So with this activity, you should perfect the activity as well. For example, okay, I will call on the animals. Okay, the lorry-lets fly fast. Okay, so I have to fly, right? The kangaroos jump. Okay, you have to jump. Koala bears climb trees. Okay, pretend that you are climbing trees, right? Well, as I said, this activity it's not just for teenagers. It can be also for adults. Okay, in order to make them move a little bit, right? Well, I find really interesting and useful the after reading activities, right? Because that makes the difference. As I told you, that makes the difference from the common reading activities that we have, okay, with the comprehension questions and other things. Okay, the after reading activities can help you a lot to have funny and entertainment classes. Well, I think it's all the ideas that I have. Okay, I don't know if it's, yeah, that's it I want to say. Just thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, teacher. I think we have really nice comments. A lot of people love your hat. A lot of people are saying you great, nice idea. For example, teacher Marisela says that it is a very nice idea to use TPR. And of course, teacher Sanaida also mentioned that kids love puppets, right? I think all these ideas are pretty useful. Okay, now I don't know if we have any questions here. We have one question from teacher Wendy.
Okay.
You can see it on the screen. It says, can you share the link where you found those books?
Okay, yes, I will do it. Well, in fact, I found the books in the platform of Pearson. It's there.
Okay, very interesting. I didn't know the books are such nice books there for kids, right? I think probably we didn't look at the kids area. Nice.
Yeah, there are some books. Well, if you go to the Pearson platform, there are some books and there are some specific material for teachers, yes, that we can get these ideas and we can have some samples of the book.
Mm-hmm. Oh, excellent. Great. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, yes, teacher Wendy says thank you. We have teacher Karen who says these are great ideas. Thank you. We have a lot of things. Okay. I don't know if there are any other questions from the audience, teachers. I think there are no more questions. I don't know if there is anything else that you would like to add before we leave. No? Okay. Yeah, we still have, right? Nice ideas. We still have some very nice comments, like fantastic ideas. A lot of people saying thank you and thanks for the ideas. We also have teacher Zulma says that she liked the post-read activities. They were great. Excellent. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you very much for such nice presentation, teacher. Thank you very much to all the participants. And I think that would be all. Thank you. So get ready. Get ready for the next section. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.